Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the mound in this one, it'll be Steven Strasburg.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. One now. Line drive, caught. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Nico Hoerner. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And our pitcher tonight, Kenta Maeda. What do you look for here?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams.
Designated hitter.
One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today, guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Hoerner slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
In the air to left center. Happ on his horse. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And he hits a ground ball right side, sends it to first, 2 away.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The third baseman, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
At the belt and fires. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
This to center field. Bader racing after it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. So one left for Washington. We played an inning. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. And here is Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
And he deals. Belt swinging a drive. Deep right field. Green going back. Back some more. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And a swing and a miss there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's the center fielder, James Wood. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they can't do anything with a two-out double. We played two full. We're tied, 0-0. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Jake Vossler.
Jason Vossler.
And now it's even up.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now Bader up to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Here's Yan Gomes. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one laced to center and a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. The 2-1 is high. And the right-hander's 3-1. And a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gomes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. Flied out to center in his first at bat. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Bounce to the left side. Over to Dahlbeck. That's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, Riley Adams.
The catcher, Riley Adams.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and the batter now, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 1-1. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Nationals gone in order. Still no score. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Hit hard. That gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next pitch in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the 4th. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Bounce to third. Toss to Belt. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Makes the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Matt Chapman. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bobby Dahlbeck digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Vossler.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now batting.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Harrison Bader. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Righty to the plate. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get one.
Now batting.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. On the ground to the left. Chapman tosses across to first, and Gomes is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Wood puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Wood.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a bouncer. Swanson. Throw to first is in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting. Left fielder. Lane Thomas.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. Doubled his first time up. And here it comes. Got him. 2 away. Nick Ahmed here to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
Ahmed.
To third. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Let's go, DC.
Gets him to chase after that one. Line and a base hit into right.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Here's Nico Horner. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a 3-2. Base hit right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Grounded to third, could be 2. Chapman over to second, to Dahlbeck, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground, but double play he was looking for. A really good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone! Brandon Belt goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll do it for Steven Strasburg. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Phil Bickford gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Phil Bickford.
So 2 down, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And a pitch. In the dirt. Adams collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
The catcher.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the air out towards right center. Renfroe in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Designated hitter number 5, CJ.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. Chopped out in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, he legs it out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up now for Washington, Elijah Green. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Abrams at first, one gone. Bell makes the play, and there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. That's the third out, inning over. So one hit is all they get. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hunter Harvey.
So up now for Chicago, Jake Vossler.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Harrison Bader, the next Cub to hit. Ball to strike. Center field. And Bader is set down. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yan Gomes. Roll to short, could be two. Ahmed tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's to third. Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
And now up for Washington, Bobby Dalbec. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one down the line. Nice grab. And they get the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the guys making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And a 1-1. Slapped foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tanner Rainey.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
2-2. This one in the air, right field. Green under it. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Nationals, got it.
Next one misses. 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Machado looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And the right-hander deals.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The pitch. Popped up. Ahmed settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The count 2-1. There's the strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is popped up. Garcia makes the catch, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Jordan Hicks will take over here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 25, Jordan Hicks.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Takes a half swing and grounds it to the left side. Zips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Up now for Washington, Nick Ahmed. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Goes down looking. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
And the righty deals. On the ground to short. Swanson tosses to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and they're down 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Arano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now at the plate, Brandon Bell. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
One down.
Suzuki.
Now Seiya Suzuki. Right-handed reliever. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Jason Vossler.
Jake Vossler, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third. Out number 3. Cubs leave 1. They're up 2-0.
Cody Hoyer.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson moving under this one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Elijah.
And now up for Washington,
Green.
Elijah Green. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. Here's a 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.